Welcome back. With us right now is Trustee Marcia Milchiker of the South Orange County Community College District. Always good to see you.
Hi, Ken. So nice to see you. Thank
yeah,
you. Glad
and
to see you.
we're going to talk about a few things. Among them is the 50th anniversary coming up of Saddleback, right?
Yeah. This is the 50th anniversary of the groundbreaking of Saddleback College. And Saddleback College was actually dedicated on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 1967. And it was called the District with the Heart because it was dedicated on Valentine's Day. And there were 125,000 residents lived in our district, and now there's over 1 million.
Right.
And so they're just, the growth has just been incredible and fabulous. It's been very, very, very good. We have excellent districts. So it's wonderful to be there at the 50th anniversary celebration.
Fantastic. Yeah. That is really something that it's thrived and grown all this time.
Yeah, it is great.
And all the great things that they do there is just fantastic.
Yeah, now we have 68,000 students. We have about $750 million budget every year.
Wow.
Close to $1 billion. So billion here, billion there, so you have real money. But we really are big, and a big economic force in South Orange County as well.
Yeah.
Not only an educational force.
Yeah, you certainly are.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so we're going to talk about several things. We've got some slides to show here, the emeritus program. We talked about the 50th and accreditation, all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, that's right. I thought, as you know, when I first ran for the Board of Trustees, I pledged that I would save the Emeritus Institute because it was being threatened locally and statewide.
Right.
And I kept my pledge. I saved it, and through the years, as it gets threatened, I go to work, and everyone helps, everyone sends letters, everyone lobbies their legislators, and we're able to save it, which is wonderful because there's over 6,000 students in the Emeritus Institute this year. It's the largest it's ever been in 20 years, so it's wonderful.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is great.
And yesterday, in fact, we had one of the instructors on. So usually once a month, we have one of the instructors that comes on and find out about them. And this gentleman, Bill Reinhardt, teaches poli-sci.
Oh, I've heard he's really good.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy. I think that was the second time we've had him on.
Yeah.
Really
so they have some really, really wonderful instructors that kind of stimulate people mentally. And, our Emeritus Institute promotes lifelong learning for all of our people in Laguna Woods by providing academically rigorous, mentally stimulating, socially engaging, and health-improving courses for older adults throughout Orange County. When I first ran for the board, I saved it for all the older adults in Orange County. Now I'm there. Now I'm taking some classes at the Emeritus Institute. And as I said, there's a record 6,000 students in our Emeritus Institute now, and they're registered for 12,500 classes.
That's amazing.
And it really is amazing. And last week, as I mentioned, we had the accreditation exit interviews for both colleges, for Saddleback College and for Irvine Valley College. And I've never missed an accreditation interview, but I had to miss one of them because they were both at the same time this year. One at Saddleback College and one at Irvine Valley College. And I understand they did this on purpose because the accreditation exit team is supposed to be meeting. They met over 3,000 times with our staff at both colleges.
Wow.
And they're supposed to meet, give their exit interview, and just leave. You're not allowed to talk to them. So that's what it's meant to be.
Interesting.
So they come every 7 years, and it's somewhat called the Inspector General of the community colleges. If they accredit us, then we could give classes. Our classes count. Students could get financial aid. And if we're not accredited, which we're not ever in danger of losing, but sometimes they have a lot more findings. This time there were only 2 findings for the district, and there were 7 commendations for Saddleback College. No, there were 9 accommodations for Saddleback College and 8 for Irvine Valley College.
Very good.
And so it was excellent. And I really have never heard such an incredibly positive exit interview. They loved the teachers, they loved the academic, they loved the faculty, they loved the administrators, they felt very at home, they felt very welcome, and they felt that we were really offering top education to our students. And as you know, Irvine Valley College is ranked #1 statewide for transfer. Saddleback College is #6 statewide for transfer.
Wow.
Saddleback College was ranked #1 for all schools and schools.com. So the metrics are there. We're really, really offering a top education for our students.
Yeah, fantastic. And it's amazing how much I said it's grown, but also how it's still growing not only at those two campuses, but ATEP as well.
Yeah, ATEP is, we're building our first building in ATEP, and it's going to be under the auspices of Irvine Valley College.
Okay.
ATEP, as you know, is the Advanced Technology
Yeah.
Education Park, and is meant not to ever be a community college of its own. It's meant to be just an education park for learning advanced technology, STEM things,
Right.
you know, science, mathematics, engineering, and technology. And so this first building is being built, and it's very exciting that we're being able to do that. We say we're never going to make it a college of its own, but down the line, some board of trustees down the line may make it
Right,
its own college.
exactly.
You know, we can't say never. I was going to mention that one of the favorite programs at the Emeritus Institute is called the Dorothy Marie Lowry
Right.
series, and this is named after a woman, Dorothy Marie Lowry, who really felt that the Emeritus Institute saved her life, made her friends, kept her occupied, kept her interested. So she donated millions of dollars, and we named this lecture series, a very favorite lecture series, after her. There are over 700 students registered in this class.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and it's at one of the clubhouses, and students can still register for it, even though this lecture series is going to end May the 5th.
So you can still go to the remaining ones?
Yeah,
if
you can.
want.
You could register at the Laguna Woods Village Performing Arts Center. There's some of the classes are still open, like some of the exercise classes that have like over 100 students in them that you could still get into. You can get into this lecture series. The classes
That's
that
great.
don't have a limit to the number of students could get into. So you go to the Laguna Woods Village and you get into the class. So this month there's going to be 3 lectures. March 17th, somebody speaking on blindsidedness, and it's a gentleman named Bruce Hall who's legally blind, who's a famous photographer. His photographs are in the Library of Science.
Wow.
And he's going to tell us how he was able to see through photography and through technical advances, certain kinds of glasses, certain kinds of telescopes, certain kinds of
Interesting.
Cameras. And I think I'm going to try to get to that lecture. Then there's going to be March 31st, Inner Voices, a lecture about mental illness in Orange County. So these are very intellectually stimulating lectures on a wide variety of subjects and disciplines. So it should be interesting for people. And if you want a list of the lectures, you go on the Saddleback College website, which is saddleback.edu. You go under academics to the emeritus one. Then you go from emeritus to the Dorothy Marie Lowry, and it'll tell you the listing
Okay.
of all the lectures. So you can see which you want to go to and which you can't. I just have to tell you, I've been studying the brain for many years. And I taught biology at Santa Ana College, but I've been studying the brain, and I'm taking a neuroscience class right now at UCI. And the most important thing you can do for your brain is do aerobic exercise.
Right.
And the second most important thing is stimulate it through classes. So if you take classes at the Emeritus Institute, that's the best thing you could do for your brain.
Yeah, and I hear that time and time again, and I know even UCI, where you go to right now, has done that study.
Yeah, they
about
have.
that.
They have. And I was just asked to be on the Center for Neurobiology of Learning and Memory. There's a group that helps support that institute, which is really studying to try to prevent Alzheimer's and some degenerative brain diseases. So I was asked to be on that
That's
committee.
fantastic.
So I was honored to be on that committee. And since I'm always fighting for the Emeritus Institute, it gives me, as they say, more arrows in my quiver to fight to tell people how important these classes are for all of our constituents. One of the findings in our accreditation at Saddleback College was how our Emeritus Institute is so important for our constituents, for the people that live in our area. So we were so pleased to hear that.
That's great.
Yeah.
And congratulations to you on being that committee.
Yeah, thank
That's
you so
great.
much. Thank you.
So we have up here about the 17th annual gala coming up, and that will be at the Ritz-Carlton on April 1st. So tell us about that.
Yeah, that's the very first time we're going to be at the Ritz-Carlton, so it's a little more expensive than most of our galas. But the staff felt it was really worthwhile to have it at a place like the Ritz-Carlton. Last few years it's been at Saddleback College, so that kept the cost way down.
Right.
So we'll see how this works. But people like a gala at a gala place sometimes, and though we think Saddleback College is gala, Ritz-Carlton is a little bit higher on the gala list. But it turns out that there's a lot of our students that really need fiscal help, and we offer
and that's
many
what this is
scholarships.
for.
Yeah,
for
this is to raise
scholarships.
money for scholarships for our students. It turns out a very small population of our students are homeless. I didn't even know this. So this will help all of our students to go and get scholarships. We actually raise about $1 million in scholarships for our students every
fantastic.
year. Yeah. So we really do really well. But I'm in several organizations that raise money for scholarships, and when you interview these students and see how much these scholarships help them finish their education, how much it means to them, it's really worth it to go and to. And this Todd Burnett, who is the Saddleback College president, is retiring, and this gala is going to be honoring him on his retirement.
So this is on April 1st, which is Saturday.
Saturday night.
Now, I don't see, at least on this slide, where they go to sign up for this. They can just go on the Saddleback website.
Yeah, go to the Saddleback College
okay.
website, and go to the foundation.
And then they can buy tickets through there.
And if any of our constituents want to donate money and have a lecture series named after them or something of that nature, they could talk to someone at the foundation office, or they could talk to Dan Prudell, who's our new chair of the Emeritus Institute, and they'll talk to them about some kind of thing that the people would like to put together to have something named after them. Or they could just go to the gala and help support scholarships at Saddleback College, which is great too.
So we go back in history, the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this is the first board of trustees. There were 5 board members, and as I said, they dedicated the college on Valentine's Day, 1967, calling it the District with a Heart. And there were only 125,000 taxpayers in Orange County.
Yeah.
Now we have, and there was no college. There was just dirt, So now we have 2 full featured colleges, both at Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College, that are tops in athletics and academics and performing arts and just about everything. And we have over 1 million constituents. So, and both of our colleges, in just about every metric, rank in the top 6 to 10%, in the top 1 to 10% in the state, in just about every metric.
It's interesting when that was done, of course, all that was there was the quarry behind it.
Yeah,
Mission Viejo didn't exist at that time, so it was just probably miles and miles of chaparral and hills and things like that. Am I right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And one of the librarians, Anna Marie Kobos, is doing an oral history of Saddleback College. So she's getting many of the first professors to give oral histories of what it was there. And they talk about how they actually had to come and do all the physical work of putting their classrooms together themselves. They had temporary, trailers that they taught the classes in, and they had this great spirit of camaraderie, which we still have actually at the colleges. We still love our students. And now if you talk to anybody in South Orange County, either they go to the Saddleback College, they go to Emeritus Institute, their kids go, their grandkids go to it. They have the college for kids at Saddleback College, so which means there's the junior high school kids can take classes at Saddleback College. So we serve everyone, so it's wonderful. And that's what we're supposed to do, serve all of our constituents.
Exactly. Yep, and here's a little fact finding. The amount of students you started with, what you have now, and of course the amount of residents has skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And the return on investment, so. Yeah,
for every $4.78 that people spend, there's actually, for every dollar, that's appropriated to us either through taxpayers' dollars or through fees, people get back almost $5 back in approved earning potential. These are for our students, not necessarily for our emeritus students, but it's very helpful for the emeritus students
and for the community in general.
There's a newsletter that comes out every month from the Emeritus Institute, and in it you can write in and tell how the emeritus has helped you, and if you read that, people have become artists and are exhibiting and selling their artwork. It really makes a difference.
So there's a picture of everyone. Where are you? Are you in the background?
I am there.
There you got blocked off.
I got blocked off.
What happened there?
And I really hate that because I really got my hair done because of the 50th anniversary. There I am way in the back.
I know.
Between Terry Witt and
They needed to put you on a stool, I think.
Yeah, they needed to put me on a stool or not put me way in the back. I don't know why they always use this picture. But I'm there.
You're there.
Yeah. And this was the 50th anniversary celebration at Saddleback College. It wasn't like a huge celebration, but it was nice. They had cupcakes, sparkling cider, because we're not allowed to have alcoholic beverages on the college campus unless it's a foundation event. And we had resolutions from Mayor Don Wagner, Mission Viejo Mayor Ed Sachs, Mimi Walters, Pat Bates, John Morlock, Stephen Choi, Matthew Harper, the Orange County Board of Supervisors, Daryl Issa, and the City of Tustin, from all these elected officials. And in the pictures, you'll see all those elected officials. And this celebration marked our historic 50th anniversary of our district. And it was a lot of fun. And this was followed by those top elected officials all left, and it was followed by a regular Board of Trustee meeting where we conducted the regular business of our district. So it was good. So just so people know, the schedule for summer semester is coming out the first week of April. Appointment dates to register, students can register in their MySite accounts starting on March 13th. And emeritus registration time will be between April 21st and April 25th for the summer session. So that's coming up in the next few months. So watch for that.
Okay, very good. Always good to see you.
Oh, always good to see you, Ken. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really enjoy having all you folks on from the College District. And congratulations again on getting on that committee.
Thank you so much.
You know, you even see with someone like Marcia, who has been on the district for many years, but she takes emeritus classes. She takes other classes as well, so
yeah, I love the colleges. That's why I stay. I just love the colleges, and I think they're so important for our constituents.
They are, definitely. Good to see you.
Okay, good to see you too. Thank you so much.
Take care, and we'll be right back.